In this lecture, we'll be taking a look at WebAssemblies and how using Blazor framework we can create applications which makes use of WebAssemblies. So the first thing that we need to do is installing the .NET Core 3.1 Preview SDK. And here you can see I have done that. So all you need to do is visit this URL .net.microsoft.com/download/.NET Core 3.1, and then based on your operating system you can choose the installer. For instance, I have gone with Windows x64, and once this is installed, the next step would be open up Visual Studio Code, and here you need to install this extension C#. You can do so by visiting the extensions tab and here searching for C#. Now once you have installed this, the next step is to install the ASP.NET Core Blazor templates, and you can do so by typing in this command .NET new -i Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.Blazor .templates and then the version number 3.1.0-preview 4.19579.2, and then press enter. Now once this has been installed, you'll notice there are certain templates that you can see over here, and they have a short name as well. For instance, if I scroll down, you'll notice this Blazor WebAssembly app which has got this short name Blazor WASM. WASM stands for WebAssemblies. So we'll be making use of this particular template to create a sample application. In order to do that, we'll be typing in this command .NET new Blazor WASM -0 and then the name of the application. Press enter, and here the project creation process will start. Now once it's done, you need to go inside the application directory. Let's go to cd hello world. Next we need to type in this command .NET run. Press enter. Now when you will run this command .NET run, you'll see all these info messages coming up, and here when you will type localhost:5001, remember you need to precede it with HTTPS, even though that's not installed on the local environment. But here you'll get the web application that was created. Now you'll have a couple of tabs over here. Let me open up the developer console. So here you can see that when I've opened up this web application on localhost:5001, and here when the page gets loaded, you'll find this hello world.dll coming up, and before that you can see mono.wasm file being fetched, and all these DLLs are then downloaded, and the initiator is obviously the blazor.webassembly. And now when you click on this button, click me, under the network tab you won't notice any activity. All this is being done on the client side, and the code is written in C#. So even though it feels like JavaScript is in action, but actually a server-side programming language like C# is being used to do this. So if I open up now, and here you can see this page coming up, index.cshtml, and when you load the link, you go inside the pages that we have, like counter.razor, and here you can see the razor syntax in action, and this is the method that is being used to increment the count. Initially it's set to 0 when the page loads, and current count value is then shown over here. So you can see that this is pretty much C# razor code in action. Now there's one more thing that I would like to highlight over here. When you try running this .NET run command, you might come up with an error which says ilink failed and it exited with code. The reason for that over here is when we install the NuGet package at a global level and your username contains a space. So what happens is the targets file, blazor.monoruntime.targets file, here you'll find out this Blazor ilink, and we need to ensure that the ilink path is inside double quote. So you need to ensure that this ampersand quote semicolon is there for the ilink path, and this you will find, this file you'll find inside this directory, so .NuGet packages, then Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.Blazor.build, and then whatever preview version you've installed, Inside that, you'll go inside the targets directory, and then there you'll find this file, Blazor mono runtime.targets. Open it in Visual Studio Code and update this line, and rerun the .NET Run command to see your web application using Blazor in action.